Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel. Today's video is going to be on the famous YouTuber Zoella. Today I wanted to criticize the criticism against her because I feel like a lot of people seem to criticize Zoella in just a particularly pathetic way, and I wanted to react to that for a good old time, for a good old laugh. Hopefully this should be a funny video. If you guys enjoy it, be sure to leave me a like, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, a lot of people seem to not like Zoella pretty much. She is losing subscribers on her YouTube channel, and also she just isn't getting as many views as she used to. I recently made a reaction video to her, and obviously it would be hypocritical for me to say that it's unfair that she gets any hate or any criticism, because I did give her some criticism. But the main point of today's video is simply to showcase how a lot of people seem to over-exaggerate how bad she actually is as a person, and how a lot of people just seem to hate her for unfair reasons. Because a lot of people call her a scammer, a lot of people call her disingenuous. That's not a word, shut up, I can't bother to correct myself. A lot of people just call her a bad person when I don't actually think she is. Like, I think she's boring, yes. I don't think she's funny, and I do think she's a little bit greedy when it comes to money, but who isn't? But yeah, today I wanted to react to this specific video that I saw in my recommended, titled in all caps, Zoella the Scammer with an exclamation mark. Let's read the description of this video. This video is about Zoella and how much of a scammer she is. Ghostwriter, hello world, £50 advent calendar. What else is she gonna do?
So I'm back with another video. Today I've made notes, and when I say I made notes, I made extensive notes.
Someone's trying hard, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And today I'm hitting on the queen herself. Technically she's probably lost her title by now because she's not that important anymore. But
yeah, you make a 15-minute video on her, and she manages to accumulate millions of views on her channel. Not that important? Really? She's in the news a lot. Just saying, love.
I'm gonna be discussing everything that I find wrong with her channel.
Now, I'm completely open-minded. I don't like Zoella personally. I think her content is pretty bad. And I think she is a moral person. I don't think she's a horrible person. And the reason why is because she seems to have a good upbringing, and she's not actually done anything that I would say proves that she's a bad person.
In my opinion, it's kind of like, you know when you have your favourite show, and by season 7, your favourite TV show turns into a drag. The storyline is gone. And I feel like every good director of a show or a producer of a show knows exactly when to end it. Like, everyone will remember the show as that amazing show that had such an amazing ending, rather than, oh, it was that show that just milked it for like 3 extra seasons that it shouldn't have had. And I think it's the same with YouTube. I think at some point you just need to know when to leave.
Okay, see Angelica Olas, bye-bye. Maybe I should go as well, I don't know. No, that's a stupid link. The reason why TV shows become dry is because they're very limited. Like, for example, in The Simpsons, it's always going to be animated in a similar way. They can't really change that, otherwise they'll lose their fan base. So it gets kind of dry. But with YouTube, like, you can change what type of content you make, and that's why some YouTube channels, and I give major props to PewDiePie for this, a lot of YouTube channels, they last for years. Like, PewDiePie has been doing YouTube for more than 8 years now, and he's still one of the top performing channels. That is such an amazing achievement. That's because he's changed his content. I don't think it's relatable to a TV show, because YouTube is you know, it's not about having a set type of videos, it's about the person in the videos.
When it comes to Zoella, I actually used to be a huge fan of Zoella. Then
I can tell because you're a basic bitch. All these privileged white girls, all of them have watched Zoella in the past. All the younger ones have. And all the white guys, all the privileged white guys have had a good time over her.
They're not boring, they're actually quite entertaining in everything they do, but they're just so too much. With Zoella, she's too much and not enough at the same time. And for someone
that makes bloody sense. What?
And for someone who's so PG and so family friendly, she's had her fair share of scandals and she has not handled them well. That's all I can say. I feel like some YouTubers have this thing where they do something wrong, but people don't dislike them for it because they can somehow slither their way out of it. Zoella's not the best at handling.
What do you mean slither away from it? I think this person's deliberately trying to use terminology that paints the most negative possible image of Zoella and a lot of YouTubers that are inflicted with controversy. No, YouTubers don't slither out of controversy. A lot of YouTubers, when they're hit with controversy, for example, when PewDiePie said the N-word on his stream, they don't slither out of it. They apologise. They accept the accountability for it, and they manage to continue performing because they put effort into their channel. I don't even know how Zoella responded to any of these controversies. Actually, no, the £50 advent calendar, she did explain it perfectly. She just talked about how the price of the product was nothing to do with her. She didn't have control over it, which is believable. She didn't own 100% equity in the advent calendar. It's just the other two controversies that she's referring to, and even then, she may have responded to them quite well. I don't know, because personally I'm not that invested in this topic.
So the first scandal, she was actually driving while vlogging. She wasn't technically the one holding the camera, but she was spending a majority of the time that she was driving looking at the camera and, you know, going at a reasonable pace.
I was on the motorway.
You probably should be looking at the road.
I probably should be looking at the road.
At least it wasn't like she was stopping at the red light or anything. So she could have killed someone.
Is that it? Seriously, is that the controversy? Like, it's foolish. Okay, I hate that word. I always say it really stupidly. Was that the whole clip? Like, that was 10 seconds. And she looked like she was on an A road anyway, so it wasn't that dangerous. So that event was stupid. But she doesn't deserve to be flipping exposed for apparently nearly killing someone, which is what she's trying to make it out like. Listen to what she said in response to that flipping 10-second event.
Probably should be looking at the road.
At least it wasn't like she was stopping at the red light or anything. So she could have killed someone.
Exactly. She could have killed someone. She's pretty much a murderer. Zoella is a murderer. That's the title for my video, because I'm going to make an exposed video on Zoella because she's more successful than me. Haha. Give her a break, okay? It was a 10-second clip. I don't know if it was longer. I doubt it was longer. It looked like that was the whole duration of that scene. But it was stupid, but it wasn't dangerous. She still was looking at the road.
But that was her first scandal, and I'm actually not sure if she ever completely apologized for it, but it was something that people quickly got over and quickly forgot
It was
about.
stupid.
The next scandal
It wasn't
that
a big
she had
deal.
was her book scandal.
Penguin contacted me a while back, like, hey, have you ever, you know, thought about writing a book? And I was like, of course. Like, I would absolutely love to write a book. I would love to have something that I've done myself, that, you know, has come from my brain and gone into pages and people can buy it.
Yeah, that's fair. Fine. That's a bad thing she's done.
She disappeared and then came back and just didn't speak about it ever again. And then...
Yeah, because she was completely in the wrong. I mean, I don't know what she could really say. I'm sorry. I lied to everybody. I hoped that everyone would be stupider. Sorry about that. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It wouldn't have been an authentic apology because she's not actually sorry. She's just sorry that she's been caught. It's just sad, like, that she would do that, because I think the book sold like 70,000 copies. I think she deserved a lot of crap for that, but she got a lot of crap for it. And actually, she's getting more crap now than what she actually got when the controversy was prominent, when it actually mattered. It doesn't matter anymore. No one's buying her goddamn book anymore.
Every vlog, they were just like, buy the tickets, be there. It's not like any other show that you've ever seen before. You're gonna, you know, just see us wander around and you can just come and talk to us, as if they're just gonna wander around to get mobbed. I think we've seen the whole VidCon versus TanaCon situation unfold pretty well to be able to now explain this bullshit. VidCon has been criticized by TanaMojo. You go there and there's meet and greets, there's live shows, live performances, whatever, and that's where you can see your favorite YouTuber. The moment that show is finished, you are separated. YouTuber goes one way, you go another way, because mobs are not something that VidCon can deal with or any other convention can deal with, so they try to avoid that at all costs. So how in the flying did Hello World try to promote the idea of mobs? That's basically what they were doing. They were just like, yeah, Zoella and KSI are just gonna be walking around and you can just walk up to them in a civilized manner and say hi. Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, actually, if they sold less tickets than VidCon sold, for example, because the reason why, she even mentioned it herself, the reason why VidCon couldn't deal with the mobs is because they were so much bigger, because thousands upon thousands of people go to VidCon. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, 26,000 people went. Oh my god, 30,000, sorry, Jesus Christ. If Hello World had 2,000 people in, the mobbing would probably not even be an issue because there wouldn't be that many people and it could be better controlled. I just answered her question pretty much.
She couldn't have known how bad it was, and she couldn't have been, you know, involved in the planning of it. She had shares in the company. Now, if you have shares in a company that puts on a show, you should be a little bit more involved than someone who's just attending the show as a content creator. So she probably did know.
Are you stupid? If you're attending a show as a content creator, you will have a share in the company. Like, that's ridiculous. Why would you not have a share in the company? I guarantee that the content creators that did attend the show would have had a share in the company.
Zoella the scammer comes back again with a bang in the form of an advent calendar. I think I said this in like a previous video. A lot of commentary channels are males. I happen to be a female commentary channel. Wow, that sounds wild. I felt like a lot of the males didn't really understand the whole makeup company advent calendar because some of those advent calendars happen to be £300, but you know.
Isn't this reverse sexism? What the hell's in my eye? Jesus Christ. I'm crying. I'm so sad that my favourite YouTuber Zoella is being targeted against. Ah. I think that's actually reverse sexism. That's like me going, oh, well, I'm actually a male, part of the kitchen cooking community on YouTube, and I feel like women are better in the kitchen because they should be in the fucking kitchen. It's like me saying that, okay? I don't care about flipping reverse sexism. Jesus Christ, I'm not a goddamn soy boy.
Some of those advent calendars happen to be £300, but you know you're getting your money's worth.
Wrong. So let me just say something, right? If you spend £300 on makeup, you aren't actually getting £300 worth of makeup because makeup is actually very cheap to make. It's marked up extremely due to branding, advertising, and just like packaging pretty much. Why is my eye watering up? Come on, eye. Stop it. Dying, guys. If you got an advent calendar, right, for makeup and you added up the cost of every product if you bought them individually, even though it may add up to, say, £300, and you may have bought the advent calendar for £300, which in itself is retarded, even though it adds up to that price, it doesn't mean you're getting your money's worth, because when you actually look at how much it costs to make the makeup, it's probably less than 100 in combination of all the products.
So the actual price of the advent calendar didn't bother me as much as it bothered some guys that made videos about this, because I feel like guys, you know, see the Cadbury advent calendars that are like £2 and they just think, wow, £50 is crazy. No, there's...
Exactly, men are all stupid. I agree with this. That's the most stupid thing I think I've heard us say. Do you think all men only understand what Cadbury flipping advent calendars are and that's it? We can't distinguish what is well worth the money. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm a guy and I don't wear makeup. Why does she hate men? I feel like she hates men. I'm sorry, did you get touched by one?
But it's all about the value for money. What was in Zoella's advent calendar was a pen, a pom-pom keyring like this one. Yeah, I got it for free in Superdrug because I spent more than like £10 on makeup. So they gave me a pom-pom keyring.
Yeah, but you spent £10 to look better, to trick people into thinking you look better. You're trying to be smart, but I can be smarter. Try me.
You can now get in Zoella's advent calendar, which costs £50. And
so she mentioned how the pom-pom thing was combined with the pen, and she mentioned 2 of the 12 things that were in the calendar, right? She said that the pom-pom, what the hell, was free. She got it for free. So she's pretty much trying to say that that product was free. It wasn't. I swear you can get one of them pom-pom things if it was properly branded for like £5. So it adds up, I suppose. And saying there's 12 dolls, if everything was about £5, it would be way over the actual cost of the advent calendar. And then she mentioned the pen. Pens can be really expensive if they're very well branded. Like, I'm holding a pen right now. This pen was probably like 20p. But just because it's a pen doesn't mean it's not worth anything.
It had 2 candles, great, but they were like this teeny tiny. You had a little room spray.
Exactly, like candles. Candles can cost like £5 each. I don't think the contents of the calendar were really that bad for £50. Personally, I wouldn't even dream of spending £50 on it at all. I don't even want any of the products. I wouldn't take them all for free. I just don't want them, okay? I'm an alpha male. Urgh. I don't get what she's complaining about. It literally tells you what's in the advent calendar on the Boots website.
It's fine. You know, everyone makes mistakes.
That's not a mistake. Like, it's just an overpriced item. Like, it's not a scam.
My problem is Zoella didn't feel like making a whole video dedicated to apologising to her loyal fans for spending £50 on a advent calendar.
It said what was in the advent calendar. What does she have to be sorry for? Oh, I'm sorry that I said what you get in the advent calendar and you purchased it. Like, what?
Instead, she made a 40-minute vlog and put the apology at the end of that 40-minute vlog.
Because it's not a big deal.
So I was editing this vlog that you have just watched, and I thought I would put this little bit in at the end.
And didn't really apologise.
It makes me so sad that a product that I loved and worked hard on, and that loads of you like the product.
Yeah, now, I swear, like, lots of these reviews are people who haven't actually purchased the damn product. Because you don't need to verify whether or not you've bought the product to review it. A lot of people, when they enjoy a product, they don't even review it. This is not even creditable evidence.
All she said was, I was disappointed that you didn't enjoy it. So basically, what she did is manipulate them into thinking they are the issue, not her.
Are you stupid? She just said that she feels sad because people didn't like it. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with saying that. Imagine if you work on a product for weeks, months, you're excited about it, and then everyone hates it, you're in controversy because of it, you're losing subscribers, and the only thing wrong with it is the fact that the price was too high. Of course you're going to feel really goddamn down about it.
I am all about the creativity. I'm all about getting it from a design to a product. Where my input ends is there. Once that product is done and I'm happy with it, the retailer can decide how much they sell that for. That's completely out of my decision making.
It's their fault that you made a shit product. So
It wasn't a bad product.
she said that Boots were the one that decided the price and that she created the product and then didn't have any say in the price of the product.
Yeah, because she made the product. She probably sold the product for about £20 a piece, £30 a piece. She sold it to Boots, and when you sell a product, you don't have control of the price of the product. It's like if you sell a car to someone. If they want to sell the car, you have no control over what they sell your car for, even though it's not yours anymore. Now, that makes 100% sense. She has done things wrong, definitely, but I feel like these things that she's done wrong happened quite a while back. Like, she doesn't deserve all this criticism now. Like, she hasn't done anything for months. Why is she getting it now? I don't know, and I just wanted to make this video to show a counter argument because no one seems to defend her. God dang it. Anyway, guys, HowToCameron signing out with the unpopular opinion. Like normal, leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.